Chapter 6, that is banking, in class 12th in macroeconomics. Banking, this chapter has topics which are as follows, like what do you mean by bank, what is commercial bank, what is central bank, what are the various functions of commercial bank, what are the various functions of central bank, credit creation by commercial bank. These are the main topics and contents of this chapter, banking. It's a almost theoretical chapter inspired your credit creation calculations and understanding. So I'm starting from the beginning itself. Bank, what do you mean by bank? Bank is a financial institution whose main function are two. What are those? Accepting deposits and lending loans. So now there are three types of deposits which bank accepts. What are those three types of deposits? Your current account deposit, saving bank account deposit, and time deposits. Okay, this we have studied in detail in class 11, yet I am just brushing up your concept. Current account deposits means what? Current account deposits are generally for the purpose of facilitating the businessman. What is there? There is no interest is charged and given on the current account, but there is also no limitation on withdrawal and depositing the money here. Okay, in saving bank account, interest is minimum, as well as there is a limit to the withdrawals from this account. So this is for generally for developing and inculcating the saving habits among the households, and therefore minimum interest is given and there is a limit to withdrawals also. Time deposits are also known as about fixed deposits, in which a particular amount is fixed for specified time, say 1 year, 2 year, 5 year or 10 year. After expiry or maturity of that time period, fixed time period, suppose it's 2 years, so after 2 years you get principal amount back along with the interest. The interest paid in this account is the highest. Okay, it's 10%, 12%, 9%, depending, it keeps on changing depending upon the economic conditions of the country. Loans are generally of three types which have to be studied here. That is what? Cash credit, overdraft, and your short term loans. So cash credit is generally for businessmen, in which after analyzing their inventory in the warehouses, some certain limit is given to them. Is given to them, and out of that limit they can withdraw amount as a loan. Interest will be charged only on that amount which they have withdrawn, and not on the entire amount which has been sanctioned by the bank as cash credit. Okay. Next is overdraft. This you have already studied in class 11. Overdraft means key allowing the bank customer, to withdraw more than the amount in his account. Sometimes it happens daily they are paying and depositing the money. Sometimes it happens ki some check has been presented in their account, but amount is less than the check amount. So in order to avoid dishonor and in order to put the goodwill of the businessman into question कि अरे इनके अकाउंट में तो पैसे नहीं रहते हैं, bank provides a facility of overdraft. Means what? कि check will be honored either whether there is a amount in their account or not, and later on businessman will pay back the short amount along with some interest also. That is overdraft facility. Okay. Next is what? Your short term loans. Short term loans are generally given for 1 to 2 years or 5 years these days. Long term loans are above more than 5 years or 10 years or 25 years. The loans are allowed in the banks. Okay, so the interest is also charged on these types of loans. So these are the major two main functions of commercial bank: accepting deposits. We discussed here different types of deposits, as well as we also discussed the various types of loans which they give. Okay, so this is the thing. Now we are moving to commercial bank. What do you mean by commercial bank? Commercial bank are those banks जो मेन फंक्शन डेफिनेशन हमने बैंक की बताई, दैट इज रिलेटेड टू कमर्शियल बैंक इटसेल्फ. commercial banks are those institutions which accepts deposits and provides loans with the aim of earning profits. कोई यहाँ पे there is no economic activity going for social purpose. Okay, so if commercial banks are open, they are accepting deposits, they are giving loans, so their main aim is to earn profits. Okay, so this is commercial banks are those institutions which accepts deposits, provides loans with the main aim of earning profits. Okay, next is central bank. Central bank is the apex institution. Apex institutions means it is the main head of the banking and monetary system in any country. Central bank of any country is the head apex bank which monitors, regulates and controls financial and banking system entirely in the country. Okay, in India, central bank is Reserve Bank of India. In short, initials are RBI. In America, central bank is Federal Reserve Bank. Okay, that is the thing. Now we are moving to the legal reserve ratio. This is the concept relating to your credit creation, which I will discuss today itself in the second part. Legal reserve ratio is what? It's the minimum ratio of demand deposits which every commercial bank has to keep as cash reserves as per RBI norms. As per RBI norms, LRR, that is legal reserve ratios, are generally of two types. One is CRR and the second is SLR. CRR is what? Cash reserve ratio. Cash reserve ratio is what? It is the minimum part of cash reserves which is kept by commercial bank with central bank. Central bank के पास जो minimum cash रखना होता है commercial banks को, that is known as CRR. SLR, it also sounds similar to your CRR, but difference is there. What is difference? Let's see. SLR का full form है Statutory Liquidity Ratio. Statutory means compulsory. Liquidity means कि they have to maintain minimum liquidity, minimum cash in hand at their branch. वहाँ पे क्या था? RBI के पास we are depositing that amount. Here SLR में क्या है? We are maintaining minimum cash or liquidity at the branch. Okay. CRR for Reserve Bank of India, SLR for branch itself. बाकी same है definition. So SLR is that proportion of total deposits which commercial bank has to keep with itself in the form of liquid assets, that is cash, coal, etc. Money creation. When we are going for money creation or credit creation, the formula is initial deposits into 1 upon LRR. It is also known as this 1 upon LRR is also known as money multiplier. This we will discuss in the second part of the video. Functions of central bank. Central bank का meaning बता दिया. It is an apex body, centralized body, main head which regulates, monitors and controls entire banking financial system in the country. Okay, उसके functions क्या हैं? अब there are few functions. अगर broadly we divide them, तो it acts as a bankers to the government. It acts as a bankers to the bank. Okay, generally RBI या central bank of any country do not directly deal with normal households and businessmen. Okay, what is there? They generally help and facilitate, guides, motivates and regulates the banking system in the country. They are behind commercial banks. Okay. They are not on the front line. They are not directly dealing with the customers. Okay, now bank of issue, the currency issue authority is with whom? With Reserve Bank of India, right? Next is banker to the government. They also provide banking facility to the government. They also provide advices to the government time to time relating to the monetary policies and the economic conditions of the country. ठीक है, बैंकिंग कैसे कराते हैं? They accept deposits of the bank. They also provide loans to the state government and local government bodies. Bankers, bank and supervisor, they also supervise and advise relating to monetary functions in the country going on. Custodian of national reserve, international currency. International currency ka reserve is maintained with whom? With RBI. Okay, with central bank of any country. Lender of last resort. If banking government is not getting from anywhere, then they can take loan, or commercial bank can take loan from whom? From Reserve Bank of India. They are the last solution to get the loan from clearing house function. Central bank also allows commercial bank to clear up the different checks of different banks with each other, and if they provide clearing house functions and they fix one particular branch of some bank and allow the clearing agents to assemble there, and they interchange their checks of different banks, that we have discussed in the class in detail very nicely. Credit control is also an important function of central bank, but it has been deleted this year, so I am not discussing it here. Hopefully next year it will be added, and we will discuss that at that time. Okay.